Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon. And a lot at stake tonight because it's the second leg of this particular tie. It is Braga and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, the visitors played really well in the home leg, gaining that small lead. But this is a different story, away from their ground, away from their fans. Who knows how they're going to react? Really excited about this one, Derek.
So the initial 11 for the home side. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
And the match is underway. Far from a good pass. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Tomasz Holisz. Crossing possibilities. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And on the ball, Jan Borgil. Well, the timing a little bit off. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Well, couldn't keep it. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Well, he's given us away. Sporar. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Zimmer. Holisz. Stanciu. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Perfect tackle. Under a fair bit of pressure. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Well, the ball lost here. Kudela. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. An attack full of promise. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
And there's the feed into the box. Well, sadly, from his point of view, wayward, to say the least.
Well, it's a shocker. I wasn't very good at heading, Derek, but I could have done better than that.
Well, they've lost the ball. Well, that's a super ball over the top. That's well blocked. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Tomasz Holisz. Fluency of movement. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. He's given us away. Loves to attack from the wide areas. And a useful cross. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Sporar. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Good tackle. Well, they know they need to stop him. Clattered away. And over comes the corner. Not to be this time. Can they hit on the break? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. Cuts it back. And able to get a body in the way. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as we can see again here, he knows exactly what he's doing and kids all the defenders with the cutback. And then just look at the finish. He does so well to read the bounce. Often he can send these into Rose Ed. I know I did. But he makes perfect contact. Stunning goal.
Pretty convincing looking aggregate score of 3-0. Vitor Tormena. Unable to keep the ball that time. Orayinka. And can they prise them open now? Fruitful looking attack. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Ricardo Esgaio. Now can they counter clinically? Gaitan. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Provod. Good vision. Can he get onto this? It could be the big moment for him. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Gaitan. What can they do from here? And a decent delivery. Just a matter of thumping it away. Castro. Horta with it. Sequeira. Gaitan. And giving the ball away. Zimmer. And the right place to cut out the pass. Nicolai Stanciu. This looks promising. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Provod. Really nice ball. And he clears it out of harm's way. Failed to keep hold of it. Provod. Well, a good tackle. Zimmer. Polish. It looks promising. Opportunity it is. Oh, it might be. A goal here. Giving his team he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, it's turning into a real shocker. This is the very reason, Derek, I'm not a manager.
And the aggregate score has a one-sided look about it. 4-0. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Stanciu. And snuffing out the danger. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Throw-ins given. Raul. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Raul. Now Gaetan. Retaining possession proving difficult. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And he's in the clear. Oh, surely! I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Sergio. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Stancio. Looks promising, this. Tremendously strong in the tackle. This might be ideal for the counter. Castro. Gaetan. Horta with it. And space for the cross. Well, no danger now. Kudela. Moving it forward. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. And he read it superbly. Promising looking ball. He's just got to continue his run. Can he finish? Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. And on the ball, Jan Borgil. Moving into the advanced position. Sporar. Oh, he's really opened them up here. And they could do damage. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Chance to run at them. And on the ball, Jan Borgil. Can he finish? Well, room to manoeuvre on the wing. Esgaio. Ricardo Horta. Ricardo Esgaio. Can he play it in? Well, strongly fisted away. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. This looks promising. In position. He's foiled them on his own. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Dangerous looking through ball. Really important tackle. Options in the centre. Just wanted to get it out of there. Being pressed and pressed high. Nikolai Stanciu. Here's Castro. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And the match is underway. And there's the feed into the box. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. And space here on the flank. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, he's through here. The net is staring him in the face. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. And space to cross it. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Lucas Provod. Nicely cut out. Fran Sergio. Here's Castro. Well, they couldn't keep possession. And threading it forward. Real chance. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And it was blocked, that particular cross. Throw-ins given. It needs an accurate cross. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. It is to be a throw-in. And the cross is very much on. However, up a dead end. CSKA. Sporar. Looks promising, this. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. And they're making a change. Vitor Tormena. And it's with Raul. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, he's given us away. Ricardo Esgaio. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Provod. And given away. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Oscar Dorley. Space and time for the cross. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. Substitute. And firing it into the area. Offside by a fraction. Raul. And here's Galeno. Andre Horta. Ricardo Horta. Ricardo Esgaio. Robbed them. Oh, lovely ball. And now waiting to pounce. Surely. Oh, big opportunity. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. An alert intervention. Good physical play. Sporar. Well, the pass not finding its target. Really good interception. And played the pass well. We're getting the ball forward. Crossing possibilities. But strong defending. And over comes the corner. And a good-looking ball. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Raul. Sporar. He's using his strength to good effect. Sergio. João Novaes. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. He's given us away. Well, not great defending. Could play it in. That's a nice-looking ball. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. And it's a dream of a strike. Lovely languid style. What a goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Just to confirm the aggregate situation, 4-1 is the score. Ibrahim Traore. Kudela. Well, they couldn't keep it. How about the cross? However, up a dead end. Has the strength to hang on to it. Oh, is he going to be punished here? We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Raul. Andre Horta with it. Kudela. And a throw-in forthcoming. Galeno. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Sequeira. He's lost it. Now potential danger. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. An important interception. Inside, and unable to keep the ball. And they need to get tighter. Masterful piece of foiling. Not a great pass. Looks promising, this. He got in the way of that cross. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. Played into the centre of the box. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Sporar. What can they do from here? Wonderful tackle. Onayinka. Borgio has it. It's opening up for them. And he saw the situation developing. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Sporar. It's with Sequeira. Won it back. Zimmer. Dorley. Sporar. Andre Horta. Couldn't keep it. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Really nice ball. And he's found a bit of daylight. Not a poor ball, and easy for the keeper. Strong play here on the shielding front. Galeno. Might be onto something with that ball. Teammates in the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. The cross delivered too close to him. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Dorley. It is to be a throw-in. Here it is now, a substitution. Ricardo Esgaio. Lovely ball over the top. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. In with a chance. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. So the corner played into the box. Well, clattered away. Polish. Oh, in with a chance! Really vital interception. Corner coming up. And firing it into the area. Well, the header didn't exactly go to plan.
Well, I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Kudela. Oscar Dorley. Ibrahim Traore. He's protecting it well. Oscar Dorley. Not a good pass. Ricardo Esgaio. Abel Ruiz. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, it was a fine counter-attack, but no end product, Lee.
Yeah, lacked a little composure at the end, Derek, but they're so lethal on the break with the pace they have.
Shielding the ball superbly. And teammates to play it to. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Masopust. And taken away. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, you can't say, Derek, they didn't deserve it. By far the better team over two legs. All departments of their team was functioning well. The midfield dominated, and up front they were clinical.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.